Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. We have Hoop here with us, and hopefully everything is working sound-wise because it was broken. Anyway, we're gonna do some anomaly hunts, level up some gear, see how that works.
Ready when you are.
Welcome in, Pixie. I see you've redeemed first. How's it going, Zara? You doing pretty well?
Ready for anything.
Oh, we're here. Okay. I still have the Calico on.
Yeah. I remembered to change mine up.
I was gonna say, I thought I fixed that. Uh, Depending on what time it is where you're at, I probably wouldn't be doing it anytime after noon. That's my opinion on mowing. Like, you either
Oh yeah.
do it really early in the morning or you do it, like,
Really late
at
at
7 in the afternoon, evening, whenever it actually gets cool again. And in Georgia, that's like the next morning, or at 4 a.m. Well, I mean, you gotta do it regardless, and I know here in Georgia, it's, 90 in the middle of the night, so... Alright, got a bunch of level ups. I don't know, it wasn't too bad. I just got back from Texas, actually. Like, I got back from Dallas yesterday.
Too easy.
And it was a little bit rainy, but overall, not bad. Forgot I need to switch sides. There we go. Fix that problem. Uh...
Alright, so where are we fighting this dude? Alright, he's up there.
Making progress.
Alright. All the way back down to this side. Guess I can go over this side. Yeah, I know it was like 86 or something.
What's this?
Because I was just outside Dallas. Uh, doesn't that happen at 80? Uh, doesn't that happen at 80 degrees? In freedom units, Pixie? You guys get it's dangerous to be outside? Yes, where I was at was only like an hour outside of Dallas. I think that's what it is. Near a bunch of towns that got pushed into each other or something. 63 actually sounds pretty nice. Little too much sun. You're allergic to grass? I was gonna say, I know my friend had problems mowing his lawn because he's actually like allergic to grass clippings and such. I'm like, that sounds terrible. Ooh, they got the anomaly stuff to pop already? Oh, so what you're saying is you're allergic to Texas. I mean, because I definitely I'm allergic to Texas as well. But that's due to my time in the military. I was half joking, but also half serious. I was like, well, I'm never going back to the Fort Hood part of Texas by choice. Like Austin, maybe, but not Killeen and not Copper's Cove.
Just talking to you.
Yeah, see, that's not bad. 75, 8, 78, 80? I've just been happy it's finally been warm enough to wear shorts. It's been really nice.
Always warm enough to wear shorts.
Eh, not when it was like 40. I'm not as climatized for cold weather as I would like to be, anymore. Like, I used to be able to wear shorts at like 30 degrees, and now it's probably not recommended.
That's a good
I
shot.
still do.
Well, also, I think it depends on like how long you're gonna be outside.
I'll still wear shorts. Doesn't matter. I'll be that guy when there's snow on the ground where he's wearing shorts and a hoodie.
Well, like I said, it also depends on how long you have to spend outside. Like, sure, all shorts and a hoodie, uh, I'll do that for a lot of weather, but being outside for like 10 plus hours,
I'm not out 10 plus hours any type of weather.
I would prefer not to be, but my jobs kind of do that, so. Ah, what? You don't want that month straight of triple digits, Zara? When I was in the military, we had like a month straight of triple digits. I was like, ah, this is terrible.
Just go to the desert, man.
Uh,
Not too many
Texas is
times.
technically a desert.
Knew I could count on you.
Yeah, but I mean in those deserts that are on the equator. Talk about heat. Oof.
Oh, well, I mean, I did that, and
We had equipment sinking into the tarmac and stuff like that because it was so hot the tarmac was melting.
2 straight months. Oh, man. Yeah, anytime it stays in the triple digits, I'm kind of annoyed, especially because every time it happens, I seem to be stuck outside for some reason.
You're my best
Yeah, that's for sure. There we go.
piece of
Alright,
Did you get what
give
you
me
needed?
I want. We'll see. Will I carve it?
You won't be needing this.
I
Hey,
got one of the 2 that I needed. Maybe it'll give me another one in the
oh,
second screen.
you just need afflicted monster bones?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is possible to get 2 this way. Just got 2. Thank you for that 18 months of subscription.
Hoop_dog, thank you for returning
18
to the
months.
machine for 18
I've
months.
been at this
Happy
at a
streamiversary, brother.
Pretty crazy, isn't it?
Thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate y'all. Mm. Yeah, I got 2 of the afflicted monster bones, and they gave me 2 investigation coins.
Nice.
I still don't understand all of that. Remember to wear gloves when you touch that afflicted monster
Wow.
bone hoop.
Be sure to check the special list.
Don't you hate it when you look up the wrong thing? It was an afflicted hard bone. Oh yeah, it was. Why is it
I was gonna say, you looked up the right thing.
afflicted hard bone?
look
It
forward to
says
your
it comes
safe
from.
return.
Didn't we just get an afflicted hard bone? Why does it say I don't have any?
I got afflicted monster bones. I don't know if they're hard. I didn't check their squishiness.
Is it because it has to be up a certain level?
Maybe? I mean, we've only, like, the level 11 stuff is actually only, like, a level 2 or like, the second, level for investigations, because they go from 1 or from 4 straight to 11 or 9 for the second one. Depending if they start at 1 or 4.
I guess we gotta get that up to level 31, it says.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's why you just wear shorts as much as humanly possible. When I moved to Georgia, my wardrobe changed from mostly jeans to mostly basketball shorts. Pretty good deal. Ah, yeah.
Hangry_pirate,
Thank you for that
thank you
15
for
months sub,
returning to the
Hangry.
machine
Great to
for
see you.
15 months. Yo.
How are you doing today, buddy? uh, so we have to get him up to level 30? Not too bad. Got back from my flight. Amber Essence. I assume they want me to grab this stuff eventually. Like, start buying and trading for it.
Yeah, I guess it's just not high enough level, I guess.
I'm a little bit confused. They won't...
We got afflicted monster bone, and I need afflicted monster hard bone.
Okay. So I can buy these with the coins? They gave us a way to buy platinum eggs? So we can use anomaly coins to buy money. Or buy
Yes.
things that we can sell for money. That's kind of super handy.
I'll be seeing you.
I was gonna say, well, that kind of already happened in the game. They have the mountain hikers. I
So
mean,
now
they're wearing a little bit more clothes, but
now the anomaly investigation for the Royal Ludroth is up to level 21.
Pixie
Level
underscore
21.
logic just
Oh,
created
hype
one integral
train.
parts.
Nice.
Are my sounds working? Let's go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that sub, Pixie. And thanks for starting the hype train, everybody. Alright, so we got a quest. Let's go get that started. I'm like, trying to be awake. Not the train sound. The train sound didn't work. I didn't hear it either. I saw the preview.
You ready?
Standing by.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I saw the train, but I didn't see see if this works. Huh. Well, that appears to work. Some things might or might not be broken. Because, so I fired up my computer this morning after 4 days of it being offline. And everything wanted an update. OBS wants an update right now, and that's just not going to happen, obviously.
Just a flesh wound.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go back and check why that's not working. Hey, at least it showed the video, right? How cool is that Doom Train? Why would you want to remind them about their mortality when you could remind them of their extended car warranty?
Doing great.
Mortality is kind of, overrated compared to that.
Hey, it's that real Zergio guy again.
Hey, you know, if he's good at this, or he wants to kill all the monsters for us, like some people do.
Yeah.
Lazy about my low-level hunts. Thank you for that 102 biddies. And our level up thing is working, apparently. That's good.
He's probably trying to do the same thing I'm doing and trying to get a certain thing to upgrade his weapon or something.
Yay, we are on level 2 hype train, everybody. Thank you so much for the hype train. I will definitely check up on the sounds once we're all done. And see why the techno train thing isn't working. It's kind of weird. This stuff works most of the time and then breaks entirely for no reason. Oh, well, so when the hype train starts, it'll give us the train video and the sound, and then whenever we level up, uh, it won't give us the train again, it'll give us the level up sound and option. I've thought about changing it so it'll do something a little bit different for the level up, but I haven't got there yet. So every time we get to a new, like, hype train level, if I can set multiples, that would be awesome. There's still a lot I'm learning about it. Like, the first thing, you're actually going to be able to get first, second, and third, and you're actually going to be able to see a podium with your name on it saying you're first, second, or third. I just have to figure out how to work that out. I haven't done that yet, because it's a little bit complicated. Because it has to gather a list, hold that list, and then I have to make a callback command. Ooh, game glitched a little bit. I have to make a callback command. That way, you use the channel points to determine who's first, and then the callback will just let you revisit what titles have already been claimed. Oh, monster fight. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, which one am I riding? Oh. I'm riding the one that actually does damage to the monster we need it to do damage to.
Which is fantastic.
Get some more stamina going. Because I forgot to update it. There we go. Obtain clues for a new anomaly investigation. What? How do we do that? Don't go my direction, damn it. I'm trying to go gather spongy parts. I realized I hadn't grabbed them. That might be kind of important.
Yeah.
There we go. So, What did everybody play for the Diablo 4 server slam? Let me ask that. I did get a chance to, I actually started a rogue and leveled it to 20 while I was away.
I was going on dates and stuff, so I didn't do it.
Woo! Dates. Spicy.
I know, right? It was the first time I'd been on a date since the late 1900s, so...
So, I guess the question is, did you listen to any classical music? The Britney Spears, the Limp Bizkits, the
We
Backstreet
listened to some
Boys.
good classical 80s music, yes, we did.
Oh, not late 1900s music.
Yes, late 1900s music.
Oh, classical Metallica or
Might
AC/DC.
thou play a little classical Chicago?
What? REO Speedwagon? Boston?
You're my best pal.
Mm.
Knew I could count on you.
There we go. No, that's a really good question. At what point do we stop calling it classical and call it something like older?
Aw, what's the matter?
Also, at what point? At what point? At what point does new metal become classic metal? Never. Uh. Well, I'm just saying, like, you turn on the radio and they're like the classic rock station, whatever, whatever, right? And you're like, okay, so what's this gonna play? You know. And so at what point does new metal, which is over 20 years old, play on the classic rock station?
I don't know. I listened to, my sister had linked me some music, and she said it was alternate music, and so I thought it was like hard banging alternate type music, you know.
Oh
Like,
no, it's like a
it's like
alternate, you know, like
it's like
Pearl Jam.
laid back. I was like, what the hell? It was like yeah, it was crazy.
No, if you turn on the alternate rock station, like whatever, it's 3 bands. Maybe 4 bands. I take it back. It's like 3 or 4 bands. It's Pearl Jam every hour, followed by Oasis every hour, followed by I had a couple more and I just lost my train of thought, but whatever. The point is, it's Pearl Jam like every hour, and Oasis like every hour, and stuff like that. Where it's not really, really hard. It's just, you know, like,
Yeah.
what is it? Maybe they play Everclear? Is that the name of the band?
there was a drink.
A regrettable one. Um. Yeah, and that's one of like the alternative mainstays, along with you know, Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam is like 100%. Like every time you turn on Alt Station, that's what you get. You get Pearl Jam, and it's not Pearl Jam necessarily. It's like only 3 or 4 songs tops. 5 of 10 research requests completed.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Okay, whatever that means.
I think we get a bonus from what's his nuts when we
Oh, okay.
complete it.
A special quest has
Complete
been
any
added.
optionals? I didn't read that. No, I did not.
Come again.
Um. Yeah, so it's actually pretty laid back. If you want anything heavier, you gotta go with an actual rock station, or you gotta go uh
I'm not the
metal.
real heavy metal guy. I'm more the laid back guy. So.
Well, I mean, sounds like it worked out then. You know, if you got
Very
alternative
much
and
so.
it was all like chill shit.
Alrighty. Now we can get the monster hard bone.
Oh,
Yep. It's level 31. I saw it on the little possible rewards. It said afflicted monster hard bone finally.
okay.
Back to work.
So if I can just get 2 of those in this thing, then I can upgrade my weapon.
Ready when you are.
Fair enough. Let's go.
Have you done any of the afflicted weapon upgrades?
I have done nothing because I was trying to update my armor.
The afflicted stuff I don't think costs money. You just have to have the right.
I'll put it this way: I haven't done anything with it
Right.
because
After this one, assuming that we get 2, I'll walk you through it if you wanted to see.
yeah, that'd be cool. The reason I haven't done anything with it is because, last week was my 2-year streamversary,
Yes.
and then this weekend, of course, I didn't have a chance to work on anything because I went to Dallas to visit my friend, and
That's
I'm
pretty darn
sliding
awesome.
uphill, and then Uh, I also didn't spend any time. I was planning on it, but you know, Server Slam happened, and so I did not complete the world boss for D4, but I did play around with the rogue, which was a lot of fun, and I got it to level 20 in my spare time.
That's pretty
Uh,
cool.
so that was pretty cool. Uh,
I have.
everything's coming up really quick, so
I've been working on getting my mage all the gear that she needs. She's coming along.
for Diablo 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
According to that website that you use,
Oh yeah.
I only need like 1 more weapon to complete the build. Then I just have to um, work on getting it to be ancient,
I was gonna say, oh.
legendary stuff.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, then we have to work on ditching it all. Uh, for Diablo 4 coming out in like 2 weeks.
Oh, is it 2 weeks?
It's the
Nice.
second. It comes out the second. No, that's a problem with my gaming schedule because we're gonna have some big changes. We're gonna have Street Fighter 6 coming out, which happens you know, on the 2nd. Can I go out that one? No. And we're also gonna have Diablo 4 coming out, and they come out literally the same day, depending on early access and whatnot. So we've got both those things happening, and yeah, exciting times. I was telling somebody I need so much more money and so much more time because the gaming, everything is just they're putting out games that I play. Finally, like I go through like a year where I buy like one game because, you know, they aren't putting out anything I'm like super hyped about.
Let's get this show on the
And then we have years like this where they're like, hey, did you want Diablo 4 to come out? Yes, I've been waiting for that for a long time. Did you want Street Fighter 6 to come out? We've been waiting for that for a very long time. And then Ed Boon's over here like, did you know we've had 30 plus years of Mortal Kombat greatness? And how would you like a game for that? Okay. And then I really do enjoy like Skyrim and Fallout and stuff like that. And I know everybody's skeptical about like Starfield coming out, but I'm hyped for it. Okay, like I think it's gonna be cool. I've been wanting like a really good space adventure for a while, and nobody focuses on space. Fantasy's way more popular than that.
Thanks.
So I mean, I'm not complaining. I live in both, but
My best
we haven't had a really good space adventure where you can like fly down to a planet and do a thing and whatnot. And I'm not gonna say No Man's Sky was a good option for that. I mean, lots of planets you could fly down to, but like with such a terrible release for that game, and Elite Dangerous didn't have any characters, and like I said, Star Citizen, as cool as that game looks, has not been very viable because it's still in alpha state, and so it's become more viable. So we really haven't had any good like space adventures. And also, somebody might argue for the Star Wars Fallen Order series, which is great. I mean, the game is a lot of fun. I have the first one. I haven't picked up the second one.
I didn't
But it's
mind No Man's Sky.
it's not really as well. It was really broken when it came out. Like, I'm not saying No Man's Sky is better. No Man's Sky has like significantly improved. Very, very significantly improved. Um, so I think that's a good thing. And, you know, but when it first came out, they were like, oh, well, two people went ahead and went to find each other, and they found each other, and none of them had character models. And they're like, wait, we're supposed to have character models. And they didn't see anything. Like, they confirmed that they're in the same area.
Yeah, that could happen.
And there was no character models when the game first came out. Their version of, oh, well, this game is expansive. What happens when you reach the center of the universe? Well, what happens when you reach the center of the, you know, universe in the game? Oh, it just starts over again with no real content.
took you long enough.
So,
Bye-bye.
not really going to pay attention to getting a ride on that.
No trouble at all. Don't take this personal. You tick me off now. It's coming for you.
Oh, nice. Got a heavy hit. Anyway, the reason I'm not going to count Fallen Order is because you don't get any, like, space combat. And anything where you don't get any space combat, there's no difference between you going through a portal and you, quotes, hopping on your ship. I mean, they have like a whole flight scenario, but it's like Destiny, where they give you a spaceship, but it's a load screen. With the exception of like No Man's Sky or Elite Dangerous, or, you know, where the ships are real and you actually get space combat. But like I said, it's taken a long time for those to be like really good, and they're not. Those games aren't really story driven, right? Like, I'm not gonna count No Man's Sky as really story driven or anything like that, and it looks like Starfield's gonna be more story driven, and I do like good story driven games, even though it seems like I haven't been playing any in a while, considering Elden Ring. What's going on in that story? Because I have no clue. We've been playing it for a year. Still no clue what's going on with that. Been playing it over a year. Still have no clue. Go get some parts. Hey Pixie, were you gonna join us for some hunts today? You hadn't mentioned the taping, so I figured I'd ask. It's like, you guys doing okay stuck in the corner?
Yes.
I just looked over and all I see is two people getting rolled over in the corner. We got the inappropriate monster here for a fight.
Monster, yeah.
Well, Ludroth isn't gonna last long. Did I miss it?
Don't mind me.
Gotta go back for some tail?
Did somebody cut off a tail?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gone, but I looked at the Ludroth and it's missing the tail. And
Yeah.
it's blue, so you can see it on the map.
Mm-hmm. Can't miss out on some tail.
There we go. Can't go wrong with some waffles. I had some waffles for breakfast yesterday. It was nice.
Piece of cake.
No fruits on them, which is something that would have been good, but just regular.
Nothing personal.
Come on. Give me all this spongy
I got
whatever
two
stuff.
of them.
Nothing off the cuts. So maybe they are kind of rare?
Well, I got one off of the tail. I got two off of the cuts so far. I got all three of my cuts gave one, so I got 4 of them total.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's no problem. You know, if you need to stand back or take a minute or whatever while you're getting used to stuff, but there's, you know, only one way to get used to it. Also, we have Hoop here, so he can give you guidance if you need any button pressing guidance.
Well, that should open up being able to upgrade the weapon.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked into weapons upgrades. I've been spending all my money on getting armor, and like I said, I spent like 100K, and I only got like one piece set up. Um, so I should be more survivable.
Hey there. Please take your time.
Nothing new here.
All right. Good luck.
Talk about smithing. Um, weapon crafting.
Fire with fire.
You should have afflicted if you're looking, or if that's what you're looking for.
Well, I have the curios weapon crafting and armor crafting,
Yes.
and
so if you click on,
I
if you
did
click on
make
the
one, apparently.
okay, now select that one. Can you like select that like by hitting
Enable
the button?
augmentation.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why do
So
I only have one? Okay. Okay, we can enhance them more by augmenting them.
yes. So now when you get out of the tutorial, there's you can like push down to where it says attack boost,
Yep.
and and it'll tell you what you need to do to get the attack boost on it, and then they'll give you a +5 to your attack by doing that level 1.
So expensive.
Oh, did it charge money too? But then as you go down the different levels, you can see what different things it takes. And then not only can you do that attack bonus, you can do the affinity bonus, and you can do
Oh, okay, so I need fangs, all kinds of different things. So I
yes.
got the level 1. I got the level 1. So do they only give us one weapon to do this stuff on? I'm a little
No,
confused.
I think it's only rarity 10 levels. Rarity 10 items.
Oh,
It'll let
so
me do
I
that
only
on,
have one access.
right.
Ooh, I'm
I
itching to
have
get
like
started.
6 that I can do it on.
I don't think I have anything else I can have the money for. So broke. So broke. Alright, so that means there's only one option.
Hey, hello.
Go see how many
I'll be seeing you.
gold and platinum eggs I can buy from this dude.
Glad you came by. See you next time.
I don't want tickets. I don't give a damn about your anomaly tickets. I want to exchange items. Sure, I can only buy one. Sounds good.
Counting on you to come through.
Hi, and welcome to my shop. Let's strike a deal. What would you like to sell?
So many items. The bad news is I don't think I'd make that much money if I sold all of this.
So one of the few things that I really find annoying about this game is how close different things are named.
Well, they're part of
So
the same thing.
yeah, I typed in that I needed afflicted hardbone, right? But I typed in Monster Hunter Rise, so it told me, okay, this is the monster you need, Monster Afflicted
Oh,
Hardbone.
hey there.
That's not what I need. I need Afflicted Hardbone. So I've been freaking working on the wrong stuff.
Uh, well, they have. How many times can you rename a bone, right? At least
I
it's not.
guess.
At least it's not like specifically, Ludroth you know, afflicted hardbone, where they make something generic like that a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Like I said, I need fangs and stuff, so I'm assuming that's from some fanged monsters, either Barioth or um, Lunagaron or something like that.
Zombie Azures. Or Volvidon. Volvidon's there.
Time to go.
Volvidon there. Azuros.
Be sure to check the special list. I
Zombie.
look forward to your safe return.
But anyway, yeah. Anytime if you want to join Pixie. Oh, since we're doing small ones, I want to switch back over. How are they looking? Oh, I don't have anything going out at the moment? What the hell? All this time we haven't been making anything? It's terrible. Those aren't full yet. Okay. And was there anything else I need to do?
Good to go. Ready for
Alright. Now we have the Palamute back.
Let's go.
Non-Khajiit? What? Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Is this one better? Hmm.
Doing great.
Try and decide where is best to go.
Yeah. I'm with you.
they give me a couple of different options for directions for the spear birds. So I'm like, okay. I have like a general idea what a good path is, but not 100%.
Found a giant frozen fossil.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It's like one of those egg things. You have to carry it back.
What's this?
Oh, okay. I've never done that, so I did not know that existed.
Looks like there's something here.
No. There is no possibility of falling to one's death in this game. It's like, you can get crushed by monsters. You can get lit on fire. You can get paralyzed. Well, that would just be really hard to deal with because, I mean, I understand the fact that it might not be entirely realistic, but it would make it really hard because you get knocked off sometimes by the large monsters and you get rolled over, and I think I think this game would be a hell of a lot harder if you had any kind of fall damage. But when you think about it, you know, these monsters can like hit you and throw you 30 feet. Into a wall, or when they pick you up and eat you and then throw you, like, you take all the extra damage from that. Because some of the monsters that chew on you are pretty tall, right? And so if that's the case,
Took you long enough.
you get messed up really fast if this game had fall damage. Oh, nice. Pixie will be joining us today for some hunts. Awesome.
Saw that.
Yeah. I think it's already high enough, like, just based on how this game works. You know, we have all kinds of health bonuses and things to prevent, you know, dying.
We're really good at this.
This hunt should go right quick, Pixie. People showed up quick for it. That being said, if you were looking for a yeet or something like that, yeets only apply to Elden Ring currently, because of being fair to other players. Like, there's certain games where stuff like that can't apply, and this is one of them. Like, how rude would it be to apply something like that in a game like this, where 2 faints equals a loss of the whole mission, and everybody jumping in? But even if we beat Elden Ring, it's still going to be kept around for solo games, where it seems reasonable to accommodate it. Couple more. Come on. Back in range. How much more do we have to do?
That much more.
See you soon.
Welcome in, Pixie.
Oh, sorry. I was maybe painting and had to like put some stuff away.
You won't be
Now
Oh,
it's
what were you
forgot.
painting?
Necrons.
Well, I mean, like just your little immortals or something bigger.
Yeah. No, nothing extravagant. I need to rebuild one of my like spiders because it fell apart. No children involved. It's just old.
No
Like,
children involved. Oh man.
no, it's about 12 years old.
Oh, so it's one of those
And the
situations
glue
where you
is-
just looked at it and it just
I
collapsed.
think I dusted it and I like knocked out an integral component of the like holding it togetherness.
I moved my master grade Gundam the other day, and that was a mistake. It just snaps together. I never applied any
Yeah.
glue to it. That way it would maintain being adjustable and all that stuff, because the Gundams are like fully posable, and so I think there's only certain parts you would want to glue.
Yeah.
Anyway, so every time you look at it wrong, the leg falls off, one or the other. It doesn't really matter. Like, one of them falls off. So, 100% get that.
Mm.
I'm glad the wings and everything else seems to be relatively solid. It's just the legs that are really bad on it.
Hello there. Be sure to check the special quest.
That one.
What are we doing today?
We are
Is there
just
anything?
we're just doing anomaly quests and like the research quests. That way we can update some gear. We are not fighting Amatsu this time. This is just about us getting some gear up, getting hopefully some money up. That way we can improve our survivability against Amatsu. And then once we have that all taken care of, we'll go try to fight Amatsu again, because really the only reason we keep losing is we just can't survive that long, and we need to be able to,
I need
survive a
about
little bit.
10 billion coins so that I can upgrade my armor to 31 from 10.
Yeah, right?
Poop, I need some help.
Well,
How
I
do
don't.
you do wire bugs on a keyboard?
I've always used a controller.
You use a controller.
I do.
What?
I thought you were on keyboard for this one.
I
Nope.
thought you were on keyboard. Oh man.
Why do
I'm
I
on
have
that-
this misconception?
I'm on keyboard for Diablo.
Well, you have to be, I think.
Keyboard is better on Diablo.
But on this one, I'm definitely controller. Even though my buttons sometimes aren't the same ones that you guys use. Like my A button and B button are in different positions than yours.
I had just like a generic, it was not like a brand, it was just like from the cheap shop, like this is a PC controller for, and it looks like a PlayStation controller because the Xbox controllers hurt my hands.
Right.
And because I've got shit hands. And it stopped working the other week and it was just making me spin in a circle, and that happened before. And then whilst I was trying to fix it, I spilt a cup of tea on it. So,
And so she really fixed it. She's like, "You start working,
yeah, I
or I'm gonna
fixed it
spill tea
good.
on you." Uh, Actually, I have a Deathside Hell Custom Master Grade.
Ready when you are.
That's the Gundam model I have, and then I have another Gundam model as well that Belladrin gave me. That's pretty cool. But I don't have that one set up. What's that?
Sorry, I was trying
You
to see
answered
if I
it.
could look up the controls.
Let's make this a quick
Oh no, it's okay. It's on here, but oops, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. That's what's running again. Shift.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, shift is run in most games, and if it has a jump feature in the game, it's usually spacebar.
Let's find out. Spacebar
And
is crouched, so that means it's probably dodge roll. Yeah, it's decent. Right, that one. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so junk.
it's okay. This
Oh,
is a small monster, and we should be okay.
What I was thinking was, I could, before we fight Amatsu, just make like some kind of like a bow gun or something. That's ridiculous. That you don't really need any skill to use. It's just like point and shoot. Everyone who uses bow gun is gonna come for me now.
Quick post up in chat all your all your disturbedness about being called out for being a one button press weapon. Bowgun users.
I mean, if it really is a one button use weapon,
I
then
don't know. I've
that's
never
just
used it
making it
either.
sound more attractive. To be fair.
I assume it has I assume it has a very low skill cap for like usability. Actually, that makes me kind of want to Google like what's the easiest or hardest weapon to use in this game. But I assume it'd be bow guns because they're guns you kind of just point and shoot, and then what? Your skill cap is based on your ability to hold ammo.
Are we going to see Lagombi? Is that yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's who we're after.
Walker
Eventually.
runway today. Blue. Blue.
getting herbs and stuff first.
I like being yellow. I mean, I do not have my dog of speed with me, so I'll just meet you there. Oh, why did you do that? I need to get a new controller. I do have an Xbox One. I could plug it in. I don't know if I can remember what all the things are. That's that. That's that. Okay. That's that.
Thanks for coming.
There we go. Gotta wait just a little bit. There we go. Now we can get our alien draw going.
Got the stank on me. I might literally give up and just go for the controller. Just deal with having a big controller.
I'm always surprised when people say like the Xbox controller like bugs how they hold it compared to like a PlayStation. It is a little bit bigger, but most people have larger hands than I do, and so they find the controller more comfortable because of that fact.
So I have bad thumb joints, and pressing the thumb keys down is what hurts my hands. So if we're doing something where I don't have to press the thumbsticks down, then it's okay. I can't remember how to do that now.
Well, so this game should be okay for it. I can't think of anything we use the R3 and L3 buttons for.
Oh, when it goes away, I'll take some time to see if I can find it and plug it in. I know where the cable is. That's in my fruit bowl. It's on my desk, and
That was
then
a little
like
fruity.
yeah, it's got apples and pears and satsuma in there. Just
Doesn't sound
keeping it,
good
like,
for a wire.
It's coiled nicely in the packet. It's fine.
Under juicy fruits.
They're not juicy. They all have skins on them. It's not like they're oozing out everywhere. Just ate them before they go moldy.
I was gonna say, you have a horde to make that possible. I don't know, 64 wasn't that cumbersome because you just... The only thing that was weird about it is, like, you choose, you know, whether you're using the bottom analog or not, which was like 90% of every game. And so you had the C buttons, which were completely unusable without some kind of an odd grip. Not that you ever really needed C buttons. So...
Oh, this thing is gonna ruin me. Come on, Udon. Finish. There we go. See, mouse and keyboard is kind of easier, but I'm not used to it, so like
Well, that was for everybody who played Super Nintendo versus, you know, 64. 64 was a big, you know, big change in controller styles.
Mario Kart. Does that count?
Yeah.
That was like literally the only game. I played Mario Kart and then I played a bit of Gran Turismo when it first came out.
Mario Kart 64 was like the only game I had for a year straight because video games are expensive. And people were complaining when the Nintendo 64 came out because it was so expensive to buy, and now we kind of laugh at it. But the original Nintendo 64 started at $300 for a package deal that came with 2 controllers and 1 game.
I did the GoldenEye. That was...
That's what,
awesome.
see, that's what my friends had. They had GoldenEye and they had Mario Kart, and for jokes they would be like, "Here, you have a go on GoldenEye." I didn't know what I was doing. I just get stuck between the wall in the corridor on PvP, and they would like, whoever killed me first was the winner, is basically what they were doing. And I was just like, cheers, guys.
Oh, you just screen peek your way to glory in that game. What?
Yes.
I don't think I even managed to shoot anything. Like, literally, I don't think I even, like, shot anything, like, literally even a bullet out of the gun.
You get the golden gun that, you know, you can kill somebody with one shot.
And then you pick
They
Odd
had
Job.
that. They'd have people lined up.
And I played that game so much because I played it during basic, or not basic training, but tech school in the military.
Yeah.
And we played it so much that I knew the spawn rotation. So if we killed somebody, I could know where they were going to respawn afterwards.
Oh, man.
And then they'd respawn, and all of a sudden I'd come running around the corner and shoot them in the face.
Yeah, see, I never had it. I just used to, like, play with my friends when I was around their house, so it was, like, N64 a couple of times, and then PlayStation 1, was it, Gran Turismo came out on?
PlayStation 1.
In 1999 or whenever that was, so then I played on that. I was quite good on Gran Turismo, and then nothing until I started playing Borderlands in 2013. So yeah, and that was Xbox, and then I went to PlayStation like 2017. 17. I am just going to get my controller. I'm just gonna turn it up.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Played nothing but Mario Kart 64 for like a year straight because it cost too much money to get the whole system and everything set up. That we didn't have video games for it till next Christmas. Unless we were able to borrow them from a friend or rent them. Lack of adult money. That's the problem.
What's money?
But yeah, when we did finally get more games, we got like Rogue Squadron and GoldenEye and
I might make it there in time.
Oh no. Where are you?
At the camp, like literally.
Well, we're not-
I'm like. I
we're
know.
not far.
We're not that far.
Like we're
I'm
right
just-
outside camp.
You're at the bottom of this bit. If this thing gets a move on, and starts sliding instead of just running. Come on.
Well, you can wirebug now too, so
Can I? Oh, I can go upwards apparently. I get at least one. And then
At
I'll
least
plug
you
my
got 20
controller in.
seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get at least one. I think I earned only one. So.
Well, for me, it's the next one that we're gonna do that should give me the right part finally.
Right.
oh,
Let me.
what part are you looking for now?
The same one I've been looking for the whole time.
What's that? I don't know.
Um,
Afflicted bones is, and then I just made jokes.
yeah,
and
it's
got
afflicted hard bone. Yeah, we don't need just the bone. We need the hard bone, Pixie.
I need like a bunch of fangs and stuff like that to upgrade my weapon.
I don't know what I need. I haven't even looked. Isn't that terrible? I started upgrading my gear and.
Not really. I mean, I look at it this way: we're gonna get a ton of parts for everything as people go through what they need.
I gotta go do
A
my
to
meow
skip.
scenarios and stuff.
Okay, I have a controller. Oh, I took my chair in.
Playtime's over.
Oh, things happened. The buttons are different.
Things happened.
Oh, probably I need to like word things a bit better. Upgrade, switch ups. See if I can upgrade anything. Ooh, that one's fancy.
Make sure that's okay. It's like I just need lots and lots of money, and I don't have lots and lots of money.
Back to work.
I have 10,000 coins. That actually remind me of what potatoes used to look like. I need 60,000
You guys
to
need to
make
sell that stuff, man.
the gun that I need. What's okay? Different.
You mean
bundle.
sell everything?
I have sold everything that isn't used in crafting anything else. I even sold all my ammo, and now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Well, it depends if you want that one button press weapon.
Pretty good at pressing one button. Can deal with that. I can wire bug again. Okay, so it's forwards, and then upwards is Y. Okay. If I don't think about it and just press the buttons, it should be alright.
Yep, muscle memory activate, go. Right?
Well, yeah, because on that other controller, it's not even A, B, Y, X. It's just like random letters. The colours are kind of similar though.
Peace. Mm-mm.
There we go.
Is there another hype train? Did I miss it?
No,
Uh,
there was only the one.
oh, it's just popped up on my phone as it's just completed now. Like,
Oh
not that
wow,
it's behind or anything. I mean, it's on the right thing, but
it's been
it just
completed
said
for a
complete.
very long time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, you have earned a conductor badge, and I was like, no shit, I've already got one.
Oh, so they might have just updated your status or updated the hype train emotes that are available.
No, I
So
just got a train.
so the Lagombi level that I'm looking for is level 31 to drop the
Ready when
gear.
you are.
Okay.
This one's level
This
30.
Damn, one more.
Like, wow,
Let's
thanks.
make this a quick
Thanks,
one.
game. You're doing me a solid.
It's like, have you ever wanted to work for it this hard?
No.
Let's go.
No.
It's like, how do you know when you're on endgame content? When you have to work for, they're like, oh, we need you to upgrade like one thing so you can kill one thing. You're like, okay, cool, that'll take like no time, right? They're like, no, it's gonna take you 50 years because the drop rate on
Mhm.
this is like 0.04% or something, which still might be too high.
Yes. Or we'll give you a good drop percentage, but you have to wait until the monster is level 30 something and you have to do 7, other fights before you can
Oh,
get it to
it's
that
more
level.
it's more like we're gonna give you a shit percentage of like 0.0 whatever, maybe 0.00 whatever if you're really lucky, but you're gonna have to find like 6 parts, and they're gonna come from like, you know, a rare circumstance,
Yeah.
like very very situational.
The only part that I extremely dislike is the fact that they're like, you have to look these things up. It's not it's not intuitive. you know. I would have never guessed I needed to get to level 31 on the anomaly investigation quests to do this.
Oh yeah, no, kind of annoying. If you wonder why you're not progressing in this game, the answer is 100% you aren't doing the right thing, and you need to figure out what that is. And that's really a lot of these games. Like, that's really a lot of these games, is you have to know what you're doing to level up, or you just aren't going to get better gear, get better things. I mean, you can play the game over and over again and have it be absolutely the same once you get to a certain point because you don't know how to progress. Yo,
Yeah.
Gentle, how's it going?
nab.
It's kind of the same in a lot of games nowadays where you just kind of have to look it up, and you let the pros figure it out.
Yeah.
You let the pros do all the hard work, the people who want to like break every game they've ever played, that kind of thing.
Oh no, I don't want to be in this bit.
Aw yeah. No no super hype releases going on today to keep you super busy. Also, how are you liking that desk?
That's our target. Oh my!
Oh man, I used up all my stamina just getting there. I went the wrong way. I didn't realise it was so close to the start.
Yeah, it's just the other side.
See you.
Paladia Evolved? What's that? Is that the name of one of the new sets?
Better follow it.
Pagan. Can we go down that way as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the ones we can actually go down.
That means it's only going to take me a few minutes to get there.
Sweet.
That's
Last
the
time we
best
were
bit about this game.
the last time we were doing this, I brought that fossil back, that giant fossil, but I don't know what it gave me. Like I didn't have
Um,
anybody who wanted to talk to me or anything.
If nobody,
Maybe
well,
it's
nobody asked for it.
Well, it might be part of it. There is a couple of delivery quests where you have to do more than one thing.
Yeah, but it's usually to unlock a camp or something.
Some of them are just for like
Some of them are like for tangos, some of them are for like
Some
you
of them
deliver eggs,
because
you
you
get
hate your
tango.
life and you want to drag a large object very slowly around a large map.
I mean, this
Yes.
just sounds like taking children shopping to me.
Maybe? I mean, can't you make them carry the large objects? Or is that frowned upon?
Not when they want to go and look at the cars and you've said you won't buy one and they're now laying on the floor in the supermarket. I promptly use them as a floor polisher when they do that. Like, how about it? I've got your reins, let's go.
Fair enough.
And they end up laughing, so it works out.
That's good.
It's not just child play.
Oh,
Don't
you have a snack box? Or are you saying you're too good for a Mayflash F300?
Can you get Southpaw snack boxes? Inquiring minds.
So not necessarily snack box, because they're small and they're kind of like they're like Hori or Kwamba or whatnot,
like
where
my
they
mini.
where they make specific peripherals.
Okay.
So without custom work, but you should be able to do a buttercade.
A what? That sounds like cooking.
It
A
is kind of like
buffet.
a buttercade. I believe is what it is. They allow you to pick like the top plate for your build, and they allow you to pick like the bottom and everything, and they're really customizable. The problem is they're not pre-built, right? So a snack box is pre-built.
Yeah. I mean, I could build it, I can solder. If I had the right saw, I could cut out perspex, I could make a box. It'd be fine. Just getting a hold of
I was
the
gonna
file.
say, is Gundam versus any good?
Oh no. Why did I do that? Where's my healing lucky bat?
Keep going.
I don't think he's doing much healing.
Well, technically, so should the F300. It should work just fine with PlayStation 5, as long as you plug the controller into it. Need a teammate for it. Why does it need teams? But yeah, the Buttercade allows you to pick a number of different faceplates for it. And so you can pick all buttons, or you can pick ones with levers, and you can pick different formats for those. Um,
Oh, get off the wall. Get off the wall.
so, but the problem is, you have to buy like the case and whatever the top plexi is, and you also have to buy a bricks board to put in it, and then you have to buy all your buttons and your levers because, like I said, they're not pre-made. They're pretty much 100% custom. On the other hand, they look really cool because you can get them in full acrylics. So whatever your art is, you can do it throughout the entire case.
See, that's the thing. I know I can cut acrylic. I used to do it. I just don't have the stuff to do it.
Well, you can also
I'm sure I
use
could
wood.
do it, though.
You can
Yeah,
also
I'd
use
rather do it
wood.
acrylic.
I saw somebody. You know those chessboards you can get that fold in half, like
Mhm.
wooden ones that hold pieces and fold in half.
Yeah.
Somebody made one out of that. Like they made a stick out of that.
It's kind of cool, but
Well, as far as like something that would be rather cheap for you to build a case out of, and all you'd have to have is like, the components.
yeah,
As
but I
in,
don't have a saw. I don't have the thing to cut it with. That's what I'm saying.
oh, a drill
I
and a
have
hole
a
saw,
drill. I haven't got
a
a
hole
whole
saw.
saw. I've just got like normal drill bits at the moment. But I mean, I could just get like the start of one and then a hacksaw, and it'd be fine. I might as well make it out of perspex. So.
Junk food arcades. Okay, what's that?
Coming for you!
It's a better version of Dissidia. That means it's like a 3D fighter?
Making progress!
Could you use a joystick for other games like, I don't know, like say Diablo 3 or WoW or something?
So you could potentially, as long as the game doesn't, like, the big problem with using, the stick for other games, people use them regularly for, retro games, like platformers and stuff.
Right?
And so what they do is, where my fight sticks have, like, an octogate, they have a cross gate, which will only allow it to go up and forward.
So you get a WASD instead of a
No, not well, kind of. Pretty much just the equivalent of the D-pad.
Yeah.
Except there's no option for diagonal inputs. On that stick. With the cross gate. Anyway, so Meta Pattern actually, he has an arcade stick that he uses for playing Tetris, and like I said, it has a cross gate on it, so he can do forward, backward, up and down, and that's it. It doesn't do any diagonals, so he can't use it for fighting games at all because of that. And so a lot of people have sticks for platformers and things like that. That they can use on. But anything where it requires a double analog input, like this game, right? This game seems like it'd be really cool to play with a stick, except you can't because this game requires a double analog.
Gotcha.
Huh. Okay. That's kind of interesting that it'd be able to do that. Can't have too much left.
Coming for you!
There we go. So yeah, you can use them for other games. I know people use them for like maybe like Metal Slug or Gladius or something like that. What am I even doing? Okay,
I'll be gentle.
Riding a rabbit.
I didn't get it angled right.
And stay down.
You have to angle it right when you have a rabbit.
See ya. Hold on.
Sounds like it's gonna be a thunderstorm.
Was that you? I thought that was here.
Well, it wasn't that loud. Like, I don't even think it showed up on the, I don't think it showed up, but pretty sure that's what I heard.
Nothing personal.
Well, leverless is a hot button issue to begin with because of the advantages it allows you to have. Um, Basically the fact that you can hold back and press forward at the same time. Which is really good for charge characters on like Street Fighter and stuff. It's one of the reasons I have a problem with charge characters on Street Fighter because I can't do that. And so there's the box that has the double inputs. And the reason this is actually acceptable for it to have double inputs is because the truth is, on your PlayStation controller, which the game's made for, right? On your PlayStation controller, it's an odd grip, but it is possible. It is possible to actually hit your inputs at the same time, your direction inputs. It's possible to, like, hold back and tap it forward. So, the rule for Street Fighter was anything that's possible to be... anything that can be done on a regular controller, basically PlayStation controller, is acceptable in a stick. And the difference is you don't have to have an odd grip, right? When you're talking about a, all buttons controller, because all the buttons are right there on top, and so you're good to go. Yo, Earth, how's it going? Great to see you, buddy. Oh, we already got another one up. Nice.
Hey there. I have to go see everything, so if you want to start it, I'll pick the quest up, and then I'll just catch up if you want.
So anyway, they actually do make... Here's the alpha. They actually do make ones that have buttons up here, or down here, depending, beyond the lever. Or they have, like, an extra set of buttons that are the directional inputs to allow you to hit buttons, like, above these three, or below these ones. As an option for the controller. Some of them, you'll see, they might have, like, an extra button down here. And, there's a... it's a chip you can buy. And it's called, what the thing's called? Anyway, it allows you to attach a button, and it's programmed to hit the opposite of whatever you're hitting. I'm trying to remember what it's called. But, anyway, if you hit up, it'll hit down, and if you hold down, it'll hit up automatically, when you hit the button. But that particular item is really questionable as for being allowed to be used in fighting games. On the other hand, just having a controller with the extra inputs to be able to do things like that on your own, where it doesn't automatically do it for you, is still technically legal in tournament.
Standing by.
But that's why there's been all the issue with it, because like I said, on the regular controller, you could actually... It was difficult to do, but you could do multiple motion inputs. but I know they've been changing it, but they haven't said anything for Street Fighter as to if they're gonna take that away or not. They haven't said no to it. At least from my understanding of the situation. Yo, Cheeto dude, how's it going? Which major competitions have banned it? Did Evo ban it, or did Capcom? Oh yeah, no. They, like, I don't know what they're doing, like, when it comes to the inputs thing. Because up plus down equals neutral. And, Lucky J explained it really well. He explained the control things really well. I can't do that for you. If you want to know about it, look up somebody with a YouTube video on it. They'll explain it way better than I do. Maybe Lucky J has an explanation video you can look up. If so, you should check that dude out for sure. We go over there all the time for Street Fighter 6 info and whatever else. But he could explain the situation with the controls a little bit better. Famish might be able to explain controls better than I can, because he actually has a hitbox.
Doing great.
All my controllers have levers, so... Alright. Some of these rations. So they didn't ban the hitbox. They just said you can... have regular inputs on it, which means it still has an advantage over the old joysticks. Because it's easier to hit. I mean, if you ask me, that means the standard for if controllers with levers can't have extra buttons, that kind of means the standard is gonna be hitbox. Just because, it's possible to hit those extra whatevers, and if up plus down equals neutral, instead of up plus down equaling up, or up plus down plus up, whatever, if it equals neutral, they're gonna have a serious advantage over anybody with a lever. They say slight advantage. The truth is, if you're really good with your controller, it might not matter too much. But I still see it as a serious advantage for direct inputs, because, like, the hitbox eliminates the it eliminates inaccurate input. You know what I mean? Like, if I slide my lever over to one side or the other, and I'm not perfectly lined up on it, I'll get an incorrect input. Holy cow! Why'd you take so many shots? I mean, was there lots of cool stuff? That's what's important. Well, I mean... But he has the option, right? He has the option for a D-pad or an analog. So he gets to use it however he wants, and he technically has double inputs. Which is why I don't understand them banning double inputs on things. Because the controller itself, just your standard PS4 controller, has double input. What was the best cosplay? Like, do you have an idea what your best cosplayer was? Yeah. And also, we have to mention that Sonic Fox is truly the exception to the rule, not the rule, when it comes to literally anything. I mean, the dude did MK11 tier list, and his version of the tier list is everybody is S tier or A tier, and there's nobody in F tier. There's nobody in B tier. And that's because he can literally pick up anybody and make them at least an A tier, you know, character. Compared to, I don't know, everybody else on the planet.
Took you long.
I think when it comes to, like, taking pictures of cosplayers or of certain objects, it's good to take at least 3 pics. You know, that way you can decide which one's the best and then eliminate the other 2. But yeah, like I said, for the sake of being average at best, I'm not gonna take... If Sonic Fox produces a tier list or has recommendations about, like, what he thinks the best controller is, I can't take him seriously because I'm not that good.
Making progress.
Like, his level is so ridiculously high above everybody else that, you know, can't really gauge my skills based off of that. I need somebody at least half average. Thank you
Only
for
Gentle
that.
helped.
Gift sub.
The Cheeto
Cheeto
did become an
dude, welcome
integral
in.
part of the machine. Only Gentle gifted a tier 1 sub to the Cheeto dude. They have given 17 gift
Which
subs on the
reminds me,
channel.
everybody's been so amazing and generous that Twitch has given us the option to produce another animated emote or 2. So
Let's go.
we will be finding something and working on another couple of animated emotes for everybody. I don't know what, but we'll find something.
You'll get it in September. Just joking.
Sounds fair. I can do it in September. You heard it here first. Pixie said I could wait forever to get it done.
I didn't say you could.
I got full permission.
As if anyone needs my permission.
To make an emote sometime by next year. I'll secretly extend out my time. High on soap, don't listen to her, what? Yeah. Pretty sure, we can't do that. Just because of the nature of that show. And 100% can't do the elephant dance either.
Good soap. Haven't licked any soap for ages. It's just sugar, and that's fine.
I was gonna say, I don't blame you. No soap has probably smelled that good in a really long time.
Lush soaps smell like they would taste amazing, but they do not taste amazing. They taste
They look like
nice.
they would taste amazing.
Well, they taste
They
like
kind of look
nuts
like
and
fudge.
satin. Literally, I was first because I gifted a sub, and now Gentle has gifted a sub, and I do not exist in the history of the game. That's fine. That's fine. Twitch can just eat it.
No problem.
Well, it's perfectly okay because, you know it does track. You know it does work. The first that you stole earlier, you're still first there. For at least the rest of the stream.
Yeah, for like one. I was first. I wouldn't care if I went to second, but it's just like no. You don't exist. First or nothing. Bye.
They didn't have snacks at Comic-Con?
That's weird.
What's this?
I mean, they usually have an overabundance of these kind of things.
Oh, I think they probably had snacks, just not actually nice ones. Where are we going?
They sold out. What were you looking for? Were you looking for mochi? Were you looking for Pocky? Were you looking for what are the cross bun things that are really good?
Bao?
Maybe? Were you looking for the soda with the glass ball in it?
Boba? Oh no, that's not Boba, is it?
It's
There's a different one.
it's Rumini
Yeah.
or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
that stuff's really good.
That's that. Hold on, I remember.
Thank
this
you for that
conversation.
245 biddies.
Stealing my blood. I'm joking.
Coming for you.
So are they bringing more for the one more day, or they didn't bring any on the last day because they didn't have any more made up? Also, if they're homemade, why don't you just look up the recipe and make some yourself?
The monster's targeting you.
Sad times. Well, it's okay, because, Pixie's still first, regardless of what Twitch says, because, she already took that.
I don't mind Gentle taking the number one. It's like, go for it, but can I at least be second, please?
I don't know why it's not showing, it's...
I gifted
Gift to
so
take-
many subs.
It's
on
like
that
gift to
flipping
take
weekend,
second,
it
and I
wouldn't
don't...
even give me third.
I don't even... I don't know, it doesn't say I have anybody for second gifter either, so I'm like,
Exactly.
oh, okay.
That's what I'm salty about. It's not that I'm not first. It's that I'm not even on there. I was on there for like 30 minutes, and that was it.
But 100% blame Twitch. Definitely not my
blame
fault.
Twitch. No,
Because I don't know why that's not working.
I don't mind being second, like first loser, I suppose, really. But
Technically, what second place is.
yeah, I know. Shouldn't really think about it like that. Though. That leads to yeah.
I mean, true statement. I mean, at
I
least
don't
it's...
mean it in a serious way. Like I would
No,
never say that to
at
my
least
kids.
it's not like the Talladega Nights thing, you know, if you're not first, you're last.
It's true. Might as well be. No.
Pretty sure Pixie's, not been anonymously gifting.
No, I turned it off because it was obvious. But no, literally on that gift weekend, I think I gifted like on your anniversary. It was like 13 or something stupid.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Killing it.
And it wouldn't even put me in third place. It was like, no, you have to gift at least one sub to be like third. And I was like, that feels
Seriously,
good.
piece of cake.
I mean, Twitch is not the
Alrighty.
only one that hates Pixie, so it's fine. I'll take that.
It's like all
Hey,
the
look!
gaming services.
It dropped an afflicted hardbone. Finally.
I've got one of those as well.
Hmm.
That's
You
because
got
it's the right level, because it's on yours, and I'm on like level 1.
you got a hardbone, Pixie?
I have. I told it was a good boy.
It's afflicted though.
I mean, I touched it. It's bound to be tainted. Come on now. Oh, my brain is broken.
What? He looks like a fox? Okay. I don't think I'd seen that one before. That's cool.
It's definitely one that there's access
I let myself
to.
go there a bit.
It's one of the bottom ones. I think it's the Mitsuni one for the Palicos.
Uh,
Or Mitsun. I don't know how to say it.
Mitsuni,
Can't even
Mitsune.
speak English. It's fine. I'll be back in 1 minute. I just have to go and use the 2-inch wide gaffer tape on Emily.
Oh, yep. But yeah, I'm still looking at getting a stickless controller. Can I build anything? Let's see if I can build anything.
How are things?
Weapons crafting. Can I do level 2? Oh, well, I can't do these. I need Afflicted Hide Plus. Fang Plus and Afflicted Fang. They want us to hunt so many more monsters. Also, we can upgrade, like, one weapon.
Only way I can help is to keep banging out the best gear possible. Fight fire with fire.
Oh, wow. So what improvements can we make to this? What's this do? Amber Essence +1. Plus to, unlock the augments for this? Okay.
See you soon.
That might be kind of important, huh?
Hey there. Thanks for your help. All right,
So much gear to
bye.
upgrade.
What's up?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
Salute.
finally got that up status boost one done.
Hey there.
That's your last one?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go do the working thing out in the potential,
Come on, come
thunderstorms.
through.
So,
Mm.
should probably call it for today.
Yeah.
I did want to see about
Well, hey there.
unlocking this armor thing, if it'll let me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so one of those, and then it makes me use a bunch of afflicted bones or whatever. And then it'll make me waste a bunch of money to do it. Cool. Yeah, gotcha. Tutorials. Augment. Okay.
Are we doing one more?
I'd bait
I
it,
just
but
saw what Gentle said.
you tell them it's okay. If we want to do one more, we can do another one.
I
Because
already
everybody.
jumped out because I was getting ready to go
It's
to dinner.
okay. It's okay.
But
Emily has a toy rabbit that she takes to bed with her, and it's a cute little bunny thing, and it's called Krakatoa, which is hilarious
nice.
because that's a massive volcano.
If you want to do one more, we can run one more. Otherwise, we'll find somebody to
trolling.
go out to.
I was literally trolling because of what Gentle put. I didn't hear any of the chat. I just saw that. Do one more. Tell your boss I said it was okay.
Okay, cool. So I augmented my Lunagaron mail.
I'll be here when you need me.
Thanks.
That would be super awesome. But unfortunately that doesn't happen. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, yeah. They were in here earlier. They got gifted a sub to the channel. Cheeto Dude is playing Final Fantasy X. If you haven't seen that in forever. We're gonna raid out to Cheeto Dude. How's that, everybody?
Dude is pretty chill.
Yeah, if I can spell, that would be even cooler. Have to remember people put the in their name, which means his name actually starts with a T. Thank you so much for showing up, Earth. I look forward to checking out your Comic-Con pictures and whatnot. I assume you're going to post them in your Discord or in a Discord or in on Instagram or something. Let's get that information real quick because we got to check it out. Also, was the Comic-Con in Wales?
It was in Wales, and it was so close. I was like, I should go to that.
Oh, it was Wales Comic-Con, but it was in England. Sad times for Dragonland.
Hey, England has a dragon too, but ours is white.
Right? Alright.
Red.
Well, anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the biddies and subs and everything. Really appreciate you guys. We will be back, doing some Diablo 3 stuff, tomorrow. Same crew, same time. We're gonna be gearing up our stuff on Monster Hunter so we can beat Amatsu, hopefully in the next week or so before all the other games that we have to pay attention to come out and ruin our ability to play anything else. So, yeah. Thanks, Hoop. Thank you, Pixie. Everybody, I will see you tomorrow between 3 and 5 p.m. For some Diablo 3 stuffs. And, hell yeah, I'll check that out as soon as you get them posted up. Hopefully it doesn't take you too long to go through 50 some odd gigs worth of pictures. Let's get this raid going. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace, y'all.